Hello friends, welcome back to this mostly blind Fell Seal playthrough. It shouldn't affect the video release in any way, but it's been a couple weeks since I recorded the last couple maps, thanks to this horrible sinus infection. What I wanted to do was maybe do gameplay footage of a couple more maps to have a few more patrols to do, but I didn't feel good enough to do that. I did grind a little bit. We are all level 2. I think I maybe have one level 3 character at this point. I still maybe sound a little bit gross. But we're on to the next chapter. Looks like we're going to Timber Road. If you're watching these in order, you probably went from me gasping for air to just sounding awful. Oh no, some idiots have waylaid us. Looks like there's a knight in there, maybe? Probably some mercenaries, and then a scoundrel. Scoundrel. Guess I can't see what equipment they have. No. Okay. 2 scoundrels. A mercenary, a knight, mercenary, and scoundrel. I'm not too worried about scoundrels. I don't like mercenaries because they're hit 2 people in a line attack. Seems to be the best thing the enemy can spam. As in, like, it just ignores your defensive stats, which is unfortunate. I paid no attention to the classes of characters I'm using, or just grinding out the last skills in some of these things, and or class unlocks. This map has a treasure chest in it. Oh boy, it's all the way up there. And treasure stays on the maps until next time, which I guess means we come in a patrol and can open it. And a special treasure chest, which I don't think I can get to because I have absolutely no idea what it needs to get to. What a terrible wizard he is. What a terrible everything Mike team is. I'm very good at positioning. By that I mean, I really suck at positioning. Steel GP is probably my favorite ability, and is one of the reasons my grinding happened. Grinding was mostly target something, hit Steel GP over and over and over again, and steal all of their money. It starts with an 85% chance, which is actually like a 60% chance at best, and it goes down to a 42% chance, which I found was roughly a 5% chance. And then after that, it's in the 20s, and that seemed to be about a 0.0001% chance. This game kind of lies about how easy certain abilities are to go off. Not gonna say that's I'm just gonna say I missed more 85% abilities in this game than I have missed 50% abilities in other games with True Hit. So, do with that what you will. I'm just gonna steal some more money. And Kyrie's just gonna shoot things forever. My party is, by the time we're done getting skills and stuff, gonna end up with Kyrie being sort of a knight, Rainier as his scoundrelly self. Probably gonna keep our little wizard boy as a wizard. And Deneen's gonna be some sort of melee character. Lana's gonna have heal spells of some variant. And then Adris, who knows what Adris is gonna do. She's probably gonna run around and stab some things with magic swords. One for all's pretty ridiculous. I give it 2 thumbs up. Because the treasure chests don't disappear, we're not going to get the treasure right now. We'll do that on the not story playthrough. I'm probably missing some AP because I didn't open it. That's a lot of ability points. And my benched units are thankful for that extra 77. I'm sure all the different color codings on these words mean something. Looks like one is a person, one is a generic type of thing, and one is a place. kind of jarring, since I don't think there's a need for it. Like, this isn't not like knowledge that otherwise would just be like heading towards somewhere, and that somebody was seeking retribution. I guess it's just so you don't miss important information. Well, joke's on you. I'm gonna miss all the important information because I don't know what the hell was just said. Hey, look, more places to go, even though we haven't gotten to where we're going on the straight line yet. And here we save. And we're on to the Alpine Woods. For the next stop in our journey. I know I sound gross. It's just the Sudafed talking. Here we got some wild animals. I know that at least one version of these dogs likes to lick wounds. The evil top hat. And a thing we've never seen before. Very strange goat type monster. And some dogs. They're quite agile. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot him with the bow. And then another bow. And then one thing I learned about bullets in this game is that you can just fire straight into a mountainside, and it's fine, you can hit them regardless. Line of sight is totally not even a little bit of a thing here. Also, why are those dogs Templars? That's kind of fun. And how do you not have enough move for that? Disgraceful. Shameful display on your part. How much money do you got? Not sure why you have money that I can steal. 158. That's not very good. What is your counter ability? Renew. I should have guessed. Yep, and here come the dogs to lick some wounds. That's fine. We go stabby stabby. Normally we want Kyrie to go before everyone else, So when she goes one for all, it actually, you know, matters. But, it's fine. I didn't even see that one there. What a butt. I like the Kyrie doesn't die bonus that you get in AP if Kyrie doesn't die. Okay, and that's map 2. Let's see if this town has anything. That dang walking pile of dung. I can't believe anyone on the Immortals would choose that guy. I can. That one dude seemed really just blatantly evil. Oh, seems like there's a lot of murdering of each other on each pilgrimage. I guess there can only be one. With enough IP, we can upgrade the various guilds. I have a feeling I have enough IP to start upgrading a bit. Just gonna take a little guess at this one. Looks like we have to upgrade by region. Except for global bonuses. Oh boy, this is surely something I can do blind with no research on. "21 upgrades and a grid of 3x3. One extra unit can be sent. Okay, I don't actually care about that yet. "20% more AP plus 10% with Diviner. 20% increased success chance on missions with a 5% bonus from Record Keeper, which says if we keep doing missions, we get the full rewards from them. Okay. Missions award more gold. Honestly, don't actually care about more gold. Gold seems to be the easiest thing to do. Especially because Steel GP is the thing that you can do. I have no clue what Bandit Kawas are. The chance of meeting a stray Zotzit. I don't know what that means. Player damage and healing plus 10% during patrols. Up to plus 19% damage. Everyone starts with Renew during patrols. That's kind of amazing. Sorta wish I had waited to do some of the grinding I did. But that would have left it until today. And that's kind of a long time from when I did the grinding. Plus defense when patrolling, plus resist when patrolling. Higher chance of getting components. That doesn't seem to be a huge issue yet. I'm sure there's super rare components. We can swim while we patrol. Plus 10% hit chance? Does that work with stealing? There's a thing that says, that gives you 20% accuracy and says very specifically, does not work with steals. If it works with steals, that's kind of fantastic right there. Increased critical hit chance, that's real good. Chance of monster taming increases. Cheaper prices, sure. Can I turn that on when I'm shopping and turn it off when I'm not shopping to put other stuff on? Okay. I have no real clue how to do much of those upgrades. What kind of missions will you give us? Each mission takes time that will keep counting even if the game's not running. Oh boy. Costs money, gives us IP, and then everything else costs IP, and gives us AP. Okay. 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 25 minutes. And only one of these is not repeatable. Okay, well, we're not going to start any missions yet. Well, we probably should. Oh, we have to send people on missions and they won't be able to participate in maps? Okay. We will hold out on that for now. Here's the lineup of what my generics look like. I bought a few more. Because I figured if I was getting a whole bunch of experience, I could grab some guys that I would never plan on using again and throw them into maps. And I did, and that was kind of dumb. Because I might as well just throw people I am using into maps and have them just stand there looking pretty while I steal everyone's money. So they're just kind of sitting here leeching the bench AP, and eventually they'll be level somewhere between 1 and 3 and real good. And then we'll proceed to not use them for the rest of the game because I'll forget. Still can't sell components. Can buy upgraded weapons, which includes hidden knives, which I'm already equipped with, battle axes, some boar spears, plus 6 damage, plus 2 mind, pointy stick. Pretty decent increase on rods there from the base rod. Increases the range of ranged spells by 1. I think rods do that automatically. Staffs have to have the text that says they do. 6 extra damage on guns. A bow upgrade. A crossbow upgrade. We already had 1 heavy crossbow. A robe upgrade. Leather armor, which is a little bit less good than it looks because you lose 2 speed. 4 defense upgrade. Heavy armor, which is less good than light armor if you can wear both. Some fun accessories. Or, no, hats first. I'm currently wearing 3 defense, 3 resistance caps. Just double the stats there for double the gold. There's a resist hat. That may be less good than the fur cap if things are using water magic. Circlet seems real bad. If you can wear anything else. Shields still seem real bad. %, crit rate, I think, on those. Demi gauntlets are just horrible. Gauntlets have 8 attack and 4 defense. Those are pretty solid. We've been using shining bands for the speed. I think sharp gauntlets give crit and immunity to bleeding. Then wizard's gloves give 8 mind, which is going to be great if when we get back to using casters. For now, though, if I can remember that save is not on the options menu. Let's open a chest. Kinda hoping we would start on the other side of the map. Up near that chest. Okay, this we can jump between. And we use their turn's action. Character can get loot from the treasure chest on this tile. Sounds good. Kyrie in the back, Rainier in the front. That looks like a good lineup. Just gonna wait for stuff to come to us. Oh, hello. You have a weird little jumpy teleport thing. Should auto-renew. Oh, it's not going to counter. I wish we could steal a bit more money from him. Just have to settle with the murder. I'll fire some arrows into this guy that has proven he wants to be just a jerk. I guess he's a bird, so it tracks. Birds are jerks in these kind of games. They don't get called jerk birds for no reason. Kyrie gets ready to assist as we watch things heal over and over and over again. More poisoning. And then Sir Robin runs away. Unfortunately for him. He's in range of everything. That is a terrible situation to find yourself in. Didn't get a ton of damage out of that. I see some more wounds being licked. And we got a fruit. And we'll get more poison spread to us. Okay, we opened the one chest. I don't think we can get to the other chest yet. That was a patrol on this map. You'll notice your AP is less than it is on story maps. What does a patrol look like here? Sir, I do not understand your outfit. He is a peddler. Okay. Mender, scoundrel, Templar. Scoundrel. Merc. Okay, I think peddlers are primarily item users. we will be working our way uphill again. The downside to the level we are right now is that class makes a huge difference instead of stats for your speed in particular. With every class having different growth rates. At the start of the game, I think the ones that have higher speed have a little bit of an advantage. Speed is typically always king in this kind of game. And you get to see the incredibly exciting process of moving forward. Boy, isn't it wild. Just look at all the movement that's happening. Also, as far as I found, you can't steal items people are wearing. Just their components. And if you use an ability that auto-kills someone and takes their components, or rather kill someone and then automatically takes their components, I don't think they can actually drop their components also. So you can't 2 for 1. Which, quite honestly, is the reason you would want to kill a lot of things with those abilities. So we're just gonna wander up this mountain killing stuff. If we get to that treasure chest, we get to it. If people want to stop us trying to get to that treasure chest, we'll figure out a way to increase people's jump, and maybe that'll help. Hey. Somehow my Mender assassin has the best jump. That was a spear. I think that might be better than any spear we currently have. And now it's... I was about to say it's the Mender's turn. That was a trap. That was a trap. Awesome. I'm so glad we're getting trapped. I guess I'll just crit a Mender into oblivion. That was a very interesting way to scream bleh as you died. Sure, why not stab ourselves while we're while we're at it. That was a dick move there, sir. Pulling out Templar AEs. Okay, friends. There's Sudafed kicking in. I'm gonna leave you with that one. Y'all have a good rest of your whatever, and I'll see you then.